Welcome, everyone, to the L7C podcast wrestling edition. Today, we are here for always one of the most anticipated episodes of the year, our WrestleMania review podcast. We have the wrestling expert with us, Mr. Jacob Mason. How are you doing today, sir?
Dude, I'm here. Just got off work, ready to talk WrestleMania. It's going to be a good one.
And then we also have the captain with us, Mr. Byron Mitchell. How are you doing today, sir?
Hey man, I'm doing good. It's been a great week so far. Ready to talk, definitely ready to talk some wrestling after what happened over the weekend.
Yeah. Typically, for those who have listened to this episode in the years past, we would, depending on the format, go through each match, talk about what we liked, what we didn't like, things of that nature. Then obviously throughout the years, seeing how those episodes go way too long for the listeners. Now it's just more an open thing of just talking about the event overall and then us deciding which things you want to pinpoint or whatnot. So let's just go broadly. Jacob, WrestleMania is now almost be a week in the books now. We've had the Raw after WrestleMania. We're recording before the SmackDown after WrestleMania. What are your overall thoughts on what we saw at WrestleMania?
I thought WrestleMania WrestleMania 42 was fucking terrible.
Okay.
I thought that was the worst WrestleMania I have watched in years. Like that, I thought that was absolutely horrendous WrestleMania, minus a couple good things. All in all, extremely disappointed with it.
Okay. Byron, what were your overall thoughts on WrestleMania 42?
I pretty much have the same sentiments. Like overall, it didn't really feel like a WrestleMania. It didn't really have those big WrestleMania moments that you come to enjoy every year. It felt like a glorified Raw or SmackDown or a house show in some matches. But I will say, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, night 2 was actually better than night 1, I thought. And night 2 is usually ass.
It couldn't get any worse than night 1. So, I mean, the bar was set extremely low.
I agree with Jacob. Like, if you compare night 2 to any other night 2 of the past couple of years, it's not really anything to write home about. It's just like night 1, since we expect night 1 to be so much better than night 2 over years past, and the fact night 2 was not, night 1 wasn't, it's just like, oh, night 2 was better compared to that night 1. But like Jacob said, when you're at the bottom, you have anywhere to go but up. Like, I mean, but it's, man, let's talk about some issues and all that. So Byron, you alluded to night 1, and Jacob, you alluded to something too. It was there were so many ads. That was truly embarrassing.
Bruh.
Well, they time it to like night 1 was like an hour and a half of ads.
Yes.
It was allegedly it was 12 minutes less of ads than there were wrestling time. Mm-hmm. But what I don't understand is if that factors in to after we come back from a 5 to 7 minute commercial break. And then they would talk about the general or fucking ice cream or fucking something else for another 10 minutes. I don't know if that was factored in or not.
I don't know what was going on. It was truly frustrating. Just from the overall standpoint of the ads, that the wrestler who got the most time at WrestleMania was Hulk Hogan.
Fucking 40 minutes of fucking time. Yep. 40 minutes.
Yep. Promoting his upcoming Netflix documentary.
All about him just doing too much cocaine. Cool.
And fentanyl.
Yeah.
Like I was so confused because I'm like, what are we doing? Every 2 seconds was an ad. Jacob, I don't know about your guys' broadcast, but I could speak for mine. ESPN, they were horrible. It was horrible.
Ours was on ESPN. I didn't pirate this one. I made sure I didn't pirate it.
Oh, you actually bought it.
Ours was
Proud of you, Jacob.
Ours was skipping. Ours was skipping all over the place. Every time a match ended, it went backwards in time to like it was awful. Like ad after ad after ad, and it's like, shoot. I mean, after the first match, you couldn't even tell. It skipped the whole unsanctioned match. We had to realize we were back in time, and then we had to go back, and then we had to go back forward, and then it was the women's match.
Yeah, we
totally
missed that.
it ESPN ran fine for me for that. I was having problems during the main events. That's when I ran into like the biggest issues for skipping and stuff wise.
It been across the board. It was so weird because every time a match ended, it would go back to the previous match. Like, what are you doing? From the matches itself, wrestling was it was not almost non-existent in the fact that, I mean, just looking at night one, there was barely, some matches, including with everything, didn't even reach 10 minutes, 8 minutes, if that.
Yeah, there were 4 matches out of the 7 that didn't reach 10 minutes. Night one.
Yeah, like the first match, I don't understand. I mean, the first match to kick off WrestleMania was the Usos and LA Knight defeating Logan Paul and Theory and Iron Show Speed. I don't know about you. I mean, I was just like, okay. Like, I think I was expecting more from like the opening match of WrestleMania.
Yeah. Like the best part of that match was after the match where I Show Speed jumped from the top rope to the landed on Logan Paul on the outside table. That was like the best spot of that opening match.
Which I don't know if I'm like a celebrity having the best spot of the opening match of Mania.
Agreed.
I think that also, you know. And then if you go to the next match, I mean, if you talk about the Jacob and Drew thing, we talked about this last week, Jacob. What the fuck are you doing having an unsanctioned match, 1 at WrestleMania, 2 in broad effing daylight, and 3 to follow up with 5 other matches?
Well, the only way this could have worked is if it started or ended the show. That was the only way it could have possibly worked. Now I'll say this much. This was my match of the night for night one. Honestly, I can probably say this was probably my favorite match of WrestleMania weekend for me personally. Like I enjoyed this match. I thought it was good. Stupid, very stupid. Hated the stipulation of the match. You just could have said no holds barred. Would have been so much better.
Yeah.
But fuck it. The Saturday night's main event, I mean WrestleMania, you know, I guess in their logic it fucking works. I don't know, it's dumb.
You're right, Jacob. It could have ended, or it should have ended, or started the show. I don't understand why it didn't start the show.
Maybe they just wanted to get the I Show Speed celebrity appearance out of the way. I don't know.
Dude, that could have been a piss break match so easily. No,
it could have.
It could have been like, hey, you know, like we talked about on the preview show. You could have had him come out, be like, hey, this is technically not the start of WrestleMania, but here's the first. It's not a match, but here you go. Here's Drew and Jacob. Fuck it, have at it. And then be like, hey, welcome to WrestleMania. Fucking after that, have John Cena show up. Like, fuck it, whatever. They've done it so much better, more logically, but they could have simplified all of this with just by saying it's a no holds bars match. Easy.
Yeah, I agree. Then if you go, I mean, and you could tell they were given no time because they were, especially night 2, they were moving through the card. Like, these were ending. I mean, we're all from the era where WrestleMania's pre-show started 5, go 5 to 7. Vince might have 4 to 5. pre-show matches on the pre-show, and then you have the whole Mania thing, and then you're not done till 11 midnight, all in one night. And this WrestleMania was it could have been one night. There was no time. They were just zooming through there. This could have been one day and called it a day.
Because night one ended like at 10 Eastern,
and
then night two I think ended at the same time.
Oh, night two ended before 10 o'clock. It ended around 9:30 ish.
Yeah,
which is crazy to say.
Did you guys look at because a lot of time because I had me and my two friends over here, we were watching it, and we do our own little pick'em thing, and but I was looking at the pick'em sheet for night one. I was like, there's 3 matches left. I still got hours left. How are you guys going to fill this? I mean, they filled it with ads because TKO fucking sucks.
Oh, let's just start right there. TKO, man. Obviously, they have soured a lot of people. It is at that point now where they need to really look themselves and be like, get the fuck out of your own way.
Yeah, I think the lead up to WrestleMania started souring a lot of people because there's really were no build up to some of these matches. 2, they added to celebrities to matches that didn't need celebrity appearances, and then 3, WrestleMania in general had all these ads where people come to watch wrestling and not ads.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we miss I feel bad for Dragon Lee because dude had apparently a sick ass entrance, had these sick ass custom dragon wings made that looked cool as fuck, and they didn't do I wouldn't have known if I didn't follow wrestling shit on the internet. Someone oh hey, look at this picture of Dragon Lee, oh you poor bastard, you probably spent thousands of dollars on this not to even know it was a thing. Damn, bro, fucking sucked.
I would even say with the zooming thing too, the first time in X amount of years, Demon Finn Balor's back, and the sun is fucking beaming from the sky.
Yeah, that was a bad look too.
How me and my friends felt about the Demon Balor entrance. It started out cool as fuck. I loved it. I loved all the hands coming up off the Jumbotron. That was cool as fuck. I felt so bad though because all the confetti and the streamers dropped, and then they're just all caught up in his hat and that stupid staff he fucking had. And I was like, damn, Balor hasn't done a demon entrance in a long time because he looks retarded. He looks so fucking dumb. Oh, they're just sticking his tongue out, blah. What the fuck is this? It's fucking terrible.
That shouldn't even have been announced in the first place. WWE, that's TKO stupidity. Why would you tell everyone that he was coming back? Where that could have been the hugest pop in the past 2 years if we thought it was going to, and then we knew it was going to be Demon, but then officially getting that would have been dope instead of them telling us, oh yeah, Demon's back.
Yeah.
They were trying to sell tickets because this was the worst build up to every fucking WrestleMania. Every match had a shitty build up. Every fucking match.
Well, shoot, the match that probably had the best build up, who had real stuff going back and forth, was probably Liv and Stephanie, and they only had under 7 minutes.
Yep, 6 minutes, 51 seconds.
I'd say that, or I would say the Drew and Jacob shit. Other than that, the build-up sucked. Even Punk and Roman, who had the most magnified build-up, was fucking terrible. You're old, okay. You're poor. CM Punk's 4 years older and has $2 million less net worth than Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, Mr. 12 to 14 million. Big fucking difference there. Shut the fuck up. This is the dumbest fucking shit ever.
I agree. And the stat with that Roman match is I forgot which part that they had more time than all the women's matches combined.
Yeah. They had Roman and CM Punk had the longest match of WrestleMania at 33 minutes and 56 seconds.
Which is horrendous, first off, because I didn't even think the match was that fucking good at the end of the fucking day.
I enjoyed it.
I did not think that was a WrestleMania quality match.
Oh, let's talk about some bullshit. And I love this. And I do love this, man. I do love Mark Henry, but God, you got to call ass. This man had the nerve to say that match. See, this is the problem with night 2 actually being good because people compared to night 1, because this is when people start saying stupid shit. He said that match was the best WrestleMania match since Undertaker and Shawn at 25.
Fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. See? That
Excuse me?
Just because, night 2 was better than night 1. People are saying shit like that now.
So, I love you, Mark Henry, but that's a dumbass take.
Dude, that's his second dumbest take. Because remember when he said Bianca was the biggest heel in NXT fucking history?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, everyone loved Bianca, even when she was a bad guy. That was terrible. And that's like, bro, she was there during like prime. No, I guess you could say prime. Like Bald Tomasa, no music Ciampa. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
Yeah, there is no other better heel in NXT history. Anyways.
But yeah, it was just
here with that bullshit.
I was shocked. I was like, bro, are we from 20? Are you saying from 25 to 42? Really, dude? Like, literally, the Cody Roman matches were better than this shit. Like, what are we talking about? That was just past 3 of the past 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, I could give you hella matches that were better than this, but bro, it was just so bad. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why they thought this was it. I think that's my biggest thing. Like, they really looked at this card and was like, yeah, this is...
Yeah, we cooking.
This is it. Like, some people who were part of the... Like, the people who won the titles, the women titles, retained them last year. Like, Io and Tiffany weren't even on the fucking card.
No.
Io was playing sidekick backup for Rhea to help her, which is crazy because she literally beat Rhea and Bianca last year at Mania, and people were like, that was one of the best matches of that last year. And then Tiffany, who won the US, who beat Charlotte. It is almost Austin Theory-esque. Like, why? How do you beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania one year and you're not even on the card the next? Not even on the card.
Yeah.
And also, too, WrestleMania is supposed to showcase your best. Back in my day, if you had one of the titles, you were one of the best in the company. How do we have titles that weren't even on the fucking WrestleMania card?
Julia is the United States Women's Champion, was not on the card. Damian Priest and
R-Truth.
R-Truth are the
How do you not have
SmackDown
R-Truth on a WrestleMania card?
Tag team champs, and they weren't on it.
You want to get people laughing? That's the guy.
No, not anymore. No. Yes, he can get people to laugh, but no. R-Truth is being phased out. 100%. My fucking Mr. fucking Danhausen, Mr. fucking Fanatics himself.
They could have did a segment together. Could you imagine a pop for that?
You could have definitely done that. For sure. I will say that much. I really do believe Night 2, my favorite part of Night 2, hands down, was the Danhausen segment.
They get John Cena to smile.
Dude, I was giggling like a fucking schoolgirl.
Man, that's it. I feel like for Night 2 for me actually was the ladder match. One because Penta won, so I was like, okay, that's
the
good.
ladder match was probably the best match of Night 2.
I can definitely see the argument there. No problem.
Like I was most hyped I was for the Night 2 4 matches. I was like, oh, you're like going with all their. Still don't understand why Big Ass Rusev was in there, but it's okay. That could have been someone else's spot.
My biggest gripe with that ladder match was when Javon Evans goes to hit his OG cutter, and Rusev just falls off the ladder. Why are you just falling off the ladder? You were perfectly fine. You could have Samoa Joe'd that shit, but like, look now, like, what the fuck you doing? It would have been so much better.
Yeah.
That was so dumb. And then I'm also still salty because any of my buddy called this out. He's like, "Oh man, look at Rey Mysterio with all his crosses on his outfit. That's crazy. Must not be in Saudi Arabia." That's why. I was like, yeah. I was like, fuck Rey Mysterio. I hope he never wins a title ever again.
I
don't think he is. But hey, shout out to him for still going. I think they say he's like 50 something now.
53.
53 and still put on great matches.
Stem cell surgeries are doing wonders.
Wonders. It's just bad. It's just all around. Like the fact that I know with Jacobs, I know that you talked about from our text about just like you felt the women did not perform to their usual standard.
No, I thought the women matches were horrendous.
And then to Byron's thing, like they didn't get any time to even do anything. I feel like both can be true. Like I don't understand why Liv and Stephanie's match was that short when they've been really going at it promo wise, physical, just for it to be 6 minutes and like you said, like a raw ending. Oh, Stephanie's a lone wolf and Liv has friends. That's why Liv won. And then Liv admitted that on the post thing, like, yeah, you said I can't do anything on your own. You're right. But I'm champ. And I was like, okay.
You're not supposed to admit that.
I did see the rumor. Obviously, it's never going to be confirmed, but that was the big rumor going around is because they were both like injured going into it. So they like did, which I'm like, fuck that. If you're fucking injured, you have a bunch of other champions you can throw the fuck on and be like, hey, both of them aren't medically cleared.
I'll debunk that rumor right now because if she was so injured, why'd they have her go 15 plus minutes on Raw?
That's true.
You ain't wrong. Fuck it.
Can't
argue that logic right there.
Like that's that debunk. Like you can't say you're injured, but it's like, oh yeah, you just wrestled on Saturday. We want you to wrestle on Monday
for longer than you wrestled at Mania.
For longer than you wrestled at Mania for someone who's making their Raw debut. So you gotta lead the match. You gotta make them look good. But you're injured, and then you're still going to confront Stephanie Stephanie's going to confront you with it. I felt bad because obviously Stephanie too. I mean, obviously she's had a great rise. I mean, we all said she was going to lose. It was that time. She was 210 days as champ. Like it was just that point, especially at Liv winning the Rumble. But the thing that really, I mean, obviously, just even going back, Paige returning, which was like because Nikki's hurt, and she took that spot, and then they won the titles, which. I can't believe I didn't even. We all knew from a year ago when the Bellas were coming back, they're going to win the tag titles. They're going to win it because they didn't have these when they were around. They're going to win it. I still didn't pick them. And they still won. And this match pissed a lot of people off because it's like, I picked Bayley and Lyra to win because, Bayley fighting to get on Mania, or I would have liked Charlotte and Bliss to win. The one team I did not want to win in my heart actually won this match.
Oh yeah, 100%. Absolutely. I might pick them. I picked Bayley and Lyra too. Absolutely. Fuck the Bellas.
I mean, I picked the Bellas because I needed the points. But I really actually wanted Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, to retain.
But
okay, I would have been okay with them coming out. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. I don't know what the fuck. This is random, but I'm just saying it before I forgot. I don't know what the fuck was going on with all the fucking white outfits at WrestleMania, but everyone looked like they were wearing fucking adult diapers, and it was annoying the fuck out of me. Vince McMahon would never let it fucking happen.
Vince McMahon wouldn't have let a lot of shit at this WrestleMania happen.
There's some shit though. I don't know what because there's some shit. I don't think the ads, but there's some shit that could have been a lot worse if he was there too.
True.
Like,
2019
yeah.
Raw, you're like, ooh, this was bad. To run it as a business, I want Triple H to run it creatively. That's what I need. I don't need TKO running shit everywhere.
Yeah, they really need to get the fuck on. Like, bro, it was crazy. Paige winning and then her yapping the next day because I sat there and I was like, really? weren't you just talking that good fucking shit a year ago about WWE in the middle of the AEW ring? How they never gave you so we're just gonna act like everything's cool?
Bro, I told you that was going to happen. We talked about this at your house. I was like, she is not going to bring up any of the AEW shit she said about WWE. And lo and behold, she didn't bring up any of the AEW shit she said about
AEW is not a thing.
Well, it's something that we talked about because the short is actually out. How Jacob talked about how these people come back after talking all this shit, and then they're in these spots because Paige really talked all that shit, and all these people who are working hard and all that, and she gets a fucking title because she's with the Bellas.
I don't know if I would say if it's because of the Bellas. I think if Paige came back and theoretically if she went after the IC championship, she was fucking winning it. She got the US championship, she's winning it.
Yeah.
Any of those titles, she's fucking winning it easily.
And you already know they're not going to be around for a long time. You know they're going to drop. I don't know if they're going to drop it too, but you know they're going to drop it.
Yeah.
Nikki's going to beat the shit out of her within like 2 weeks.
When she's mad.
It's just like, take your cockney ass out of here. I'm champion. Fuck you. And that's going to be it. And then you know what's going to happen. Paige and AJ Lee versus the Bellas. Fucking here we go again.
I can.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, Jacob.
Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm happy about it, but it's going to happen.
And then you want to talk about builds too, like the Gunter Seth thing, which I thought was not just fun. It's just that pissed me off because again, I said it last time. I really think Gunter was not about to be on this card, which makes no sense. And we said it last preview pod, just connecting it to night 2. We said the same fucking thing, like with Oba beating Brock. It's like, okay, I've seen Gunter retire all these people, and he was about to be left off of fucking WrestleMania. So are they really gonna do this Oba shit right?
I don't trust them.
It's the same thing.
Okay, can we talk about the Oba Brock match?
We're just skipping around.
We're skipping out. Great. You know what? This match was absolutely perfect for what it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
It was. My biggest gripe with this fucking match, and my friends were saying this, and they don't watch WWE religiously like, you know, we all do and stuff. Mm-hmm. My God, for 2 fucking hours, I had to hear about how Oba Femi was the absolute unstoppable fucking monster, and he just fucking rivals Brock in every fucking way possible. By the way, did you know he can throw a fucking rock really far in college? Like you really need to know he was really good at shot put. In case you didn't know, you can throw a rock really fucking far. They said that like. For 2 hours, they glazed this fucking man. They made it sound like Brock Lesnar was the motherfucking underdog of the fucking show. Not fucking Oba. No, I had to hear this shit for 2 fucking hours straight. And I'm sorry, it annoyed the fuck out of me. And then it's like, Oba wins. Well, fuck, I would hope he would. Y'all just spent the last 2 hours fucking glazing his ass. Fuck.
Dude, I'll throw you one better with that was pissing me off, which with their little revisionist history, where they were talking about like, oh, nobody has dominated Brock Lesnar like X. I was like, brother, weren't y'all alive for 2017? Goldberg was whooping this man's ass for a year straight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, we just saw this, and y'all were saying the same shit at that WrestleMania where Goldberg came as champ and Brock finally beat him. Because Goldberg whooped his ass at Survivor Series in a minute plus. He whooped his ass at the Rumble. He was beating Brock's ass all year. Like, let's not act like we haven't. So that was kind of pissed me. I was like, bro, we've seen it. I mean, I was extremely happy that Oba won and that Brock Lesnar retired. That motherfucker is not retired. I'm sorry. We're talking about money. There's no way he's not going to be at fucking Minneapolis SummerSlam. That's 2 nights for God knows whatever fucking reason. SummerSlam should never be 2 fucking nights. And then, because shit, if SummerSlam, this was WrestleMania and it was Ad Central and this shit was over, what the fuck are they going to do at SummerSlam?
Central.
Yep. Ads. I will be pirating it.
Get ready for 3 hours of ads, Bubba.
God.
See this happening. Because damn, if Brock's not retiring, fuck, he sold it well. Breaking down, crying in the motor, damn one actor. The only way I see this working is Gunther is pissed that fucking he didn't get to retire Brock.
Yep.
And his favor is, Paul, get Brock in here. I want to face his ass. I want to retire him. Paul's like, I can't. And then Paul's going to get shit beat out of him by fucking Gunther until Brock comes back, where Brock could be there for Paul.
Yep.
And that's the only way this works. It's the only way that works.
I think that's exactly how it's going to go. It's going to be, this is the favor, like all that jazz. And I agree 100%. No, nothing.
That's the only way you're going to be able to. I hope, fuck it. I hope Brock stays retired. I hope he does. Fuck it. Good run, bro. I looked at all your matches. I think I sent that to the group chat. It was like all the matches he's done over the years. It was like, like 90, 131, 47, 20, 5, 6, 8, 4. Oh my God, yeah, he's champion during most of that. When you just hear it drops off, you're like, oh, that's when he had the title, of course.
No. But shout out to Oba for beating Brock, man. I was so hyped when that happened.
I told you guys he was going to. I told y'all. I told y'all.
You did, but I don't trust Brock Lesnar and I don't trust TKO.
The right man went over. It was in the right way. I just wish there wasn't the 2 hours of glazing beforehand. It just would have made it better. You could have done the 2 hours of shit. You could have thrown in Limp Bizkit in the background, run a quick little promo on it, little vignette, call it a day. It would have been great.
No, I agree. Just looking, because I was looking at some of your stuff. Jacob, just for the people who paid those fucking ticket prices and all of that. And this is like real time, like the wrestling matches, like night 1 going 3 hours and 55 minutes and only getting 82 minutes of wrestling, like we stated, and you're paying, and you have the nerve, TKO, to charge those fucking ticket prices that you were charging, and it was so bad that you had to slash prices, so then you have some people sitting next to people who pay. But that's what they fucking get. That's what they get for going to the same place 2 years in a row, which they've never done in history, because you wanted to get that fucking money grab of Vegas, thinking like, oh, we made this much in Vegas. We had 70K both days. From 70K to 50K. Like, that's what you fucking get. And you realize that too little too late. That's why you weren't selling the tickets. And that, you get what you get, man. Like, why? And here's the thing, too, now looking at it. Like, why, as a longtime fan, would I pay, if I'm going, $2,000 for 82 minutes?
Right.
I mean, I'll tell you what, because we were talking about this, I think, a pod or two ago. I was like, oh, yeah, like, Raw's coming to Columbus. Like, fuck it. Should we go? After watching this bullshit, zero desire. Absolutely zero desire. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to waste a vacation day on this. No. Why would I?
And that's the thing that will get people, too, because, shit, now even talking about it, even though he says he's going to be the summer, is the goddamn champion going to be at Raw?
Roman said he's going to be there.
Yeah, what he said.
He said he's actually going to work this summer. Okay.
Thanks. Cool. Thanks for doing your job.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we thanking him for doing his fucking job?
Because the 4 years when he was champ, he was barely there. And his excuse because he was a family man, so he's a full-time family man. Okay.
Man,
There's a lot of other wrestlers that have families that show up when they're champs.
Exactly.
that is fucking absurd. Like that's why I get mad when we talk about even though he would have done it. Talk about the house show era, man. When you were the goddamn face, you went to the fucking house shows too. You had to sell the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, not only did you have to go sell the house, guess what? You had to go sign those little fucking autograph cards and shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple up on the wall. We're in Ohio. Johnny Gargano signed all this wrestling shit. Go buy it. And I'm like, motherfucker, I might as well go buy it. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. So fuck it. Here's something else that annoyed me. Fucking Seth and Gunther. I want to bring this back up. Braun Breaker comes back out. All right.
Shout out to Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. God, I hope he absolutely hammers the fuck out of Seth with a legitimate spear.
Oh yeah, that one was ass. I mean,
that was
one.
fucking bullshit because Seth fucking moved. Seth fucking moved. Mm-hmm. Fuck you. You son of a bitch.
The first one he hit was good, but that ramp one, definitely Seth was.
One. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, that was fucking there. But I was like, damn, Braun's back. I mean, this is too bad I was like, damn, are you back that you could have competed? Because, we could have changed it. I just didn't like any of that jazz. I mean, shoot. I mean, Becky beating AJ, I felt like that was going to happen. That was short to the point. I mean, some cheating shenanigans, all of that. I mean, yeah, two women's titles change hands. No, 3 women's titles change hands night one.
Something else that annoyed me with this WrestleMania. Fucking matches had to end with bullshit shenanigans. That took fuckload. There were more with shenanigans and there were less with shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially night one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, every women's match with a title changed hands. Every women's title.
Yep.
Wow.
The only one that didn't was Julia because she wasn't on the card.
She wasn't on the card.
Fucking good for her. She shouldn't have been on this card because this card was ass.
Fair.
Like, oh man. I mean, the Rhea one, that was chalk. So this is my problem with the Rhea one because now post stuff where Jade had a line in whatever interview saying like she felt like this first wait till my next title run, blah blah blah. I felt like this first one was
my practice. My practice run. Fuck you, bitch.
You cannot say being the main champion is a practice run. That is bad.
It is bad.
Say that.
It is bad, but I kind of get where she's coming from. She rarely defended the title, which again is the SmackDown writer's fault. But so I get it, but yes, you can't say that out loud.
Well, if you're
my practice run, if I was Tony Khan reading that shit, I would have been like, God, this is great. This makes me look so much better. Thank you.
It does because then there's like this is the reason why I never gave her the main title.
Yeah,
but then there's also from the thing like if WWE felt like she couldn't be the main champion, she should have won she should have been an Intercontinental US champ and then worked her way.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say it's the main thing and then you. I mean, you're basically doing what Charlotte did from a different standpoint years ago. You're holding the whole division hostage because your main champ is on a practice run, so you don't want to actually have her do shit. Because what do you do from here? Like, she should get a rematch, but
she'll probably get a rematch at Backlash.
Fuck that. She knows there's a rematch. Fuck it. No, absolutely not.
And then with Rhea being back as champ, we like Rhea. I'm praying we don't have these same conversations we had like a year, 2 years ago, where it's like it's Rhea versus Natalya every 2 seconds, and she's not defending it against fucking anybody.
I don't think there's too many competitors on the SmackDown women's side for her to successfully compete.
I mean, you're gonna have to break. I mean, depending on what you're doing, the women's tags, it's inevitable. Now, Alexa and Charlotte need to start getting individual championship like opportunities.
Agreed.
Obviously, Bailey and Lyra. I mean, you could switch some people. Obviously, they're gonna have like the draft and all that shit.
Yeah.
But then it's like, man, I don't want Rhea, Charlotte 3 at Saudi. I'm already projecting future at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
I really want Alexa Bliss to have a fucking singles championship. And I'm not even trying to be like, I'm like, not even trying to be a Midwest homer. I'm being serious. Like, I think that'd be cool. Shout out to her. Her outfit's probably gonna help Jacob maybe win.
The Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, it's probably gonna have Jacob win damn episode of the year for the same episode for 3 years straight about Bray Wyatt because she came out repping that shit. So I mean, that was super cool for people who didn't catch that. But we'll see what she does on Friday. But here's the thing too: we haven't even talked about the main events of the damn thing, but because we're just skipping around. For me, what encompasses the WrestleMania weekend is WrestleMania and the WrestleMania Monday. It's supposed to be the biggest Monday of the year. Obviously, Netflix was talking all this good shit, saying this is going to be one of the biggest Raw after WrestleManias ever. That's what put me over. That Monday was fucking awful compared to Raw after WrestleManias. That was bad.
Another Raw after Mania that's complete ass. But I can't even remember the last good Raw after Mania the last couple of years.
New Jersey. Years ago when they were in Jersey.
Was that the one where Enzo and Big Cass debuted?
Yes.
That's exactly at my head. That was in my head. I was like, was the last crazy one when Enzo and Big Cass and that one happened?
Fucking beach balls going fucking everywhere. That crowd was so fucking hype. It was the best. It was the absolute best. That was the last good. That was a legendary Raw type shit right there.
Jacob, you brought up the crowd. Here's my thing too, and it's the same because they're being money hungry. Those hardcore fans that would make these crazy, they're getting priced out.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. We're talking crowds. Do you guys? We were under the impression. No, I'm not talking about the Raw crowd. I'm talking about the Mania crowd. Mm-hmm. Do you guys think they were piping in so many fucking chants because it felt like they were piping in chants from us? Like, I do. From my point of view. I felt like it was extremely overdone, like some old school, like 2019 Vince McMahon, everybody loves Roman bullshit going on. Was not fucking happy with that. It's a dome. The fucking roof was closed. Let the crowd do their thing. And the stupid ass RAM fucking volume meter, kiss my ass.
The entrance meter. I also think it doesn't help the crowd if you have 45 minutes of ads between matches. That's going to kill the crowd.
Yeah, I don't know what because I've been fortunate in some of I've never been at an event that's had that many ads, so I don't know what it's like being in there. If I'm just watching it, it's awful. Because the last event I went, was it really WrestlePalooza?
It was WrestlePalooza,
but that shit ended quick. But there was not that many ads. And that was just a normal pay-per-view, like a 7 to 10, and call it a day. But
also it was the first one on ESPN, so I don't think they're like, oh no, not a main Big Four Mania. We're not wrestling, but wrestling PLE, so we don't have to do that many ads. But I don't know why they said WrestleMania. Let's do an hour and a half of ads. That'll keep the crowd into it.
It's amazing how ass your shit can be, and other people asking for ass. Because remember when Peacock first got the pay-per-views, that very first one was god-awful, and then they rectified the shit. Man, this WrestleMania on ESPN was so ass-water, like, damn, put it back on Peacock.
Oh, facts. 100%. I'll take Peacock over ESPN.
I had 2 people texting me, and they all said the same thing. They're like, holy fuck, I just missed the WWE Network.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we didn't know how good we had it until...
So good.
Yeah. Which is, 10 plus years already that it's been gone. I mean, that was... We didn't
never forget.
We didn't know what we had. But here's my thing, man. The Raw after WrestleMania ends with no physical confrontation. and it's the fucking bloodline reuniting, which that's what really was setting me off. I was like, are we really doing this shit again?
Of course we were.
And then Jacob Fatu,
Martin tried to tell you like a month ago.
and then Jacob Fatu coming out saying he needs to tell. And we like Jacob Fatu, but from a wrestling booking standpoint, it makes zero sense why Jacob Fatu can magically come out and challenge Roman for the title. One, you're on fucking SmackDown.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. Two, you're not the number. You didn't win a number one contender match or anything. Why the fuck are you out here? Like, what are you doing?
Because he wants paid. If anything, I actually appreciated his promo on this shit. I understood it from a fucking regular ass blue collar man standpoint. Like, fuck you. I want the belt because I want more money. Fuck it. That's basic and simple. I can follow it. That's not Mr. fucking you're old and you make fucking $2 million less than me. Fuck you. That made more sense to me than that other build up.
No, it makes 100%, but he could also do that to Cody. Because like him, Cody, and Drew and Randy were in a thing.
Yes.
With the title.
What are we doing with exactly? Thank you, Byron.
Cody and Randy thing's going on for 2 more months at least.
Probably.
What? Wait. 2 months?
Yeah. I can see that going another month or 2. Easily.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, after the ending of Mania or Night 1, yeah, I can see it.
All right, but I think now you brought that up, and I love them both. How the fuck are you going to end WrestleMania Night 1 where Randy kicking Cody in the head and he didn't win the fucking match?
TKO?
TKO. Yeah.
Why didn't CM Punk smack Roman Reigns on the back of the head with a chair and end the damn Night 2 if that's what we're fucking doing?
Which, by the way, goddamn, did Randy fuck up Terry's face?
Oh, yeah. He fucked him up.
He fucked his eye up.
He looked like a legit guy from Street Fighter after he loses. It's like, goddamn. He looked fucked up. I'm like, oh.
Like, oh my gosh. I was like, that's cool if that's how we end WrestleMania. Randy Orton holding the title that he did not win by kicking Cody Rhodes in the head after he lost. Really?
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense. And if you're going to do that, you should have did it in the match and Randy should have won. Or you should have saved that shit for if Randy does win any time during the feud. Or if, let's just say, they wanted to write his ass off before Street Fighter, they could have started the SmackDown like that. That would have been the perfect Raw after WrestleMania ending for Randy to kick Cody in the head. And then us not knowing, whoa, shit. Does that mean he's going to relinquish the belt because he's dead? Like, that's how they should have ended it.
Yeah, I think it's still, well, from the WWE official Twitter that Cody Rhodes is not medically cleared to compete for some time. So he could vacate the title. We don't know. Even though I don't understand why he was on Raw either.
I don't think anyone should vacate the titles anymore ever since Roman Reigns' 4-year title reign.
Facts.
Yeah. That's fair.
I can totally see TKO doing some fucking UFC shit and be like, fuck it, here's your intern champ. Fuck it.
I could see them doing some shit like that, but I just hated the Raw after WrestleMania, the finale. I'm like, bro, this is how we're really ending. Roman Reigns coming out here saying like, oh, I missed this, guys. Let's reunite. Your main event, Jey Uso, talking about bullshit that made no sense. Jacob, why the fuck did Jey Uso attack Cameron on his podcast and for that to not come out for anything? And then Roman bringing it up in a promo.
The Cameron did respond. He said he wants them at SummerSlam. I'm like, what's the point, dude?
Nobody wants to fucking see. Is he going to team up with Mace? We're going to sing Welcome Back while they're fighting the Usos?
No idea, dude.
Nobody wants to see that fucking shit. I would also assume Tiffany's from Minnesota, right? I think Tiffany Stratton's from Minnesota.
Yeah, Tiffany's from Minnesota.
She'll probably be in a title match in our home state.
Maybe.
If you know. That ending just pissed me off, bro. Like that, I'm like, this could not be the Raw after WrestleMania. Really, the most hyped thing. I mean, Sol Ruka, cool.
Ethan Page getting called up.
Yeah, Ethan Page, cool. Obafemi dropping the basically, this is my yard line, saying the ruler's here. Okay, started the show. All right. Punk coming out. I was surprised. I was like, damn, Punk really came to work after losing. Couldn't be Roman. But like Roman would have lost, that boy would have been in Cancun for 2 years. So, and I just got, bro, we all knew. I was just really mad. I was like, wow, we just went through 4 years of this fucking title shit, and he couldn't last a year without a fucking belt.
Well, it really was a year. And then you got that shit back. No, it was 2 years.
He lost, I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, he lost it at 40.
Mm-hmm. And hasn't challenged it for it since WrestleMania 42.
Because he had to deal with the shit with
the family and all that, and then the CM Punk Seth match at 41 last year.
Which was the main event there. But it's like, but still, man, like, it just felt like it was just a year.
It did feel like, super short, though. You're right.
Like, really, bro? And then you just win the Rumble in Saudi. And I don't know, why the fuck is Saudi getting multiple pay-per-views?
Money.
Why do they get Night of Champions and WrestleMania? I saw that announcement. I was like, why are we fucking going there if they're getting a WrestleMania?
Yeah. Night of Champions in June and then WrestleMania in April.
Say this much. I thought this WrestleMania was fucking terrible. Still think it's fucking terrible. But goddamn, it's lowered the bar so far that WrestleMania Blood Money legitimately has a chance.
Wait, Jacob, before you finish, conspiracy theory, was that the point?
Tinfoil hat time.
Because I was almost starting to think that, because I was like, bro, I know they're better than this. Like, why are we selling this?
Because people are going to buy it regardless. We as diehard wrestling fans, no matter what, as much as we hate it, and we went through the dog days of the Vince McMahon era. Mm-hmm. I mean, damn it, we still watched. I mean, we came on this podcast every other week and literally like, what the fuck is Vince McMahon doing?
Yeah, no, I was just meaning that like, I was like, was this so ass on purpose so that the Saudi show is just going to be off the fucking charts?
Bruh, I didn't think so. I mean, let's be real. This WrestleMania was cursed from fucking day one because they had, it was supposed to be in Nolans and it wasn't.
They said, fuck them. Literally.
Yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to be in New Orleans, then it goes Vegas, which you still don't have a clear answer why. Like, you would have thought the city of New Orleans would have came out with like a fucking tweet or something and been like, hey, fuck you. like something along those lines. Like, I don't know. This WrestleMania has been cursed. Fuck it. There's something else that was fucking cursed. Liv Morgan's entrance. Still bugging me.
Why?
First off, oh my God. Trouble.
Greatest WrestleMania entrance.
Oh, her music video.
I want to watch a balding 40-year-old man fucking dry humping Liv Morgan. Like, this is a shit like when you're playing video games and your parents walk in and it's Grand Theft Auto with the hookers or in a bikini and you're like, no, this definitely is not that at all. Like, what the fuck was this shit? I was so confused. Like, we were laughing about it.
Well, yeah, I was like, why is this music video playing? And then it went into her
entrance. I mean, I think it was a smooth transition, I thought, but but I did want to bring up, since we're talking about WrestleMania Saudi next year, it did come out that the Tennessee was supposed to get WrestleMania next year. And then the dates didn't work out. I'm like, no, that's because they really wanted to go to Saudi Arabia. That's why you lost out on WrestleMania next year.
Oh, it would have went to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that would have been fucking cool. That would have been cool as fuck. I would have been down for that. I mean, I wouldn't go. Fuck that. But like, although I'm not gonna lie though, I mean, WWE does have a thing of like doing something at a SummerSlam, and then like a few years later they do a Mania there. Like with the Browns getting that new stadium,
potential.
Does Cleveland get a fucking Mania?
That would be dope if they did.
Maybe. I mean, the SummerSlam we went to 2024 was actually really good. I mean, and that was in the current stadium.
Yeah, but when they build this new one with a dome.
Oh yeah,
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Weather.
Once you get a fucking dome, you're right, Jacob. You're right.
Yeah, and then I ain't gonna lie, boys. That one might be the one I actually finally pull the trigger on and be like, all right, we're all coming together.
Oh, I want to go to I mean, here's the thing, like now I do as a wrestling fan want to cross off WrestleMania off my like list. And now it is 2 nights. I want to go wrestle. I don't even care about the Sunday. Like I could drive home or take a plane home and watch the Sunday at my fucking house. It's really the WrestleMania Saturday I want to be a part of because I want to be a part of the community when the shit is over. Like when everyone's dispersing, going across the town because now the shit ends literally when the bars and all that shit open. So then like all the bars in the city, you feel like you're in wrestling heaven because they're all filled with wrestling fans. And you're just next to someone, and I mean, WrestlePalooza, God, my ass, who just getting talked to was like, dang, you're a John Cena fan? Oh, we'll give it away. My fucking T-shirt. Like, so how do you feel about that last match? I was like, are you really asking? You want me to buy you a drink for that match, man? I was like, what the fuck is happening? So just being around a whole bunch of wrestling fans, it just brings the mood up.
It does.
Okay, fuck it. You said it. Fuck it. Let's talk about wrestling fans. If there's one thing I fucking hate more than anything, it's wrestling fans. And I'm a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
God, dude, these cringy ass motherfuckers at fucking WrestleMania just mobbing everyone.
Yeah.
When they get back to their hotel. First off, I don't know what hotel casino they were staying at, but like shame on them. You couldn't afford the extra like $30 worth of security. You
should with those fucking ticket prices.
Right.
You fucking couldn't have had him come in like a back entrance. Nah. Holy shit. So we all seen the video of CM Punk slamming a cell phone out of someone's hand. I seen that. I was like, dude, what the fuck, Punk? But I'm like, oh, understandably so. The fact you only got your cell phone smacked out of your hand, and then it shows a video of like Bailey and I'm like pushing the motherfucker away. Dude, and this fucking guy has the balls. Like, I'm not going to press charges. I just want a public apology from CM Punk. Fuck you, pal. You deserve nothing but a swift kick in the dick from everyone in Las Vegas right now. Let me phrase that. Las Vegas during WrestleMania, because there's probably only 3 people in Vegas right now anyway, so that's irrelevant. Wrestling fans are
entitled, man.
It's like the worst fucking like reputation ever, and I hate it.
No, like, you're right. You're right.
When you have to explain like you're a wrestling fan, like, oh yeah, I like wrestling. Like I have a wall of wrestling memorabilia. But then you have to also explain, like, I'm not one of those creepy ass motherfuckers. Yep. Like, dude, why are wrestling fans like this? Why is it that like all the shit we like, you know, the Galaxy Con shit, the wrestling shit, you know, the anime shit? Why the fuck are the people so fucking weird? Why? They bring back bullying. Bring it back. Bully these people. They deserve to be bullied, I think, at this point.
Not bring back bullying, Jacob.
They suck. They fucking suck. What do you mean you haven't showered in fucking 2 weeks and you're standing next to me at a wrestling event? Why do you think I haven't went to them in so long? They suck.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
What I will say is into those points. Yes, I want to say, because we know we're a reputable mom and pop factual podcast. Obviously, it is not the majority of the fans who do the shit. So let's just get that out of the way.
Right.
There is a very, very, very small percentage that go into Jacob's thing And obviously, it's just one of those worst, and Byron knows exactly what I'm talking about. The actions of the few always somehow affect the fucking whole.
Mm-hmm.
Because then
and those few should be bullied.
Anything.
Just relentlessly.
Before I get to that part, yes. Following these people like to their hotel rooms and all that, I get that you might look up to these people, like you want their autograph, things like that nature, things like that. I 100% get it. I have been to these wrestling things. I've been to cons. I know what it is like when you are agitated that you've spent all this money and you're in line for 2 fucking plus hours to get a signature, and this might be your only time getting, and then whoever the handler is closes the line. I get that. But you got to also realize that it's not the wrestler's fault. You can't follow them to the room. Like, they're normal people, as normal as you can fucking be, too. And that's just bad. That's just bad optics. Like, if you just looked at yourself, take yourself out of it, you're like, damn, if someone just followed you to your room with the camera and all this stuff and pushing this shit in your face, you would feel like, what the fuck? In terms of the showering, that's just basic. You gotta.
We talked about on the Galaxy Con pod.
Like, yeah, you just gotta shower. I mean, you're gonna be out here. You don't know who the hell you're gonna meet that night. If you're especially since you're an adult at these Galaxy Cons or wrestling things, like these end at nighttime. There's literally portions to mingle. You might run into some new. You know what's your first impression if you're meeting your favorite wrestler and you go to shake their hands and you got fucking smelly pits.
Right.
Like, that's just, you don't want that shit. So I don't want to say bullying, but I will say there's sometimes where it's like, damn, you might need to get shamed a little bit. Like, hey, you fucked up. Don't do that again, man.
Right.
Facts. I mean, that's a very nice way of putting it.
Like, you fucked up. Don't do stupid shit like this. And these people are richer than you. If they take you to court, you're not winning.
No.
Like you said to a T, man. Could you imagine if one of us and we had some creepy ass motherfucker just following us around to our hotel room?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're probably getting a gun pulled on you at some point then. Like, I'm sorry, you are. Like, you're going to stalk me into my fucking hotel room? You're going to record my wife or, whoever I'm with? You're lucky I'm traveling all over and gun laws are weird in this country. Because they were flat, I'd rather be pulling a gun on you. Get the fuck away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just, I'm just looking through these things about, obviously, Ariel, he said the same thing. WrestleMania 42 felt soulless.
Yes, I think that was quote of the weekend right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It felt fucking soulless. That was so perfect. Such a perfect way of putting it.
Yeah, too much advertising, all that. No, it was tough. But no, those people who are doing that, I'm like, what are you doing? And then also thing again, like WWE, if you're charging us an ass and a leg, you could give these people 1 or 2 more security.
Yeah.
Like, but also too, I don't want anyone dying at these things. Like, because then it's gonna be a whole other thing.
No, but I mean, you can't tell me you can't have that these casinos. And I get it. Maybe not everyone's staying at the same place. I understand that. But you can't tell me that every casino doesn't have a back fucking entrance.
Right.
Or a secret entrance. Or a freight entrance. Or a something. You can't tell me that.
You're right. No,
fucking UFC, when they, like, god dang, they don't let those people go to all these press conferences without security everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
WWE makes more money than your UFC people. I'm sorry, TKO, put up the money. Put security everywhere. Or just shame on these casinos. You're already making bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get better. Be better. Be bullied. Don't be a star.
I mean, we've been going around on things. So, Byron, did you like the main events?
I did enjoy the main events for what they were. I glad Cody Rhodes beat up Pat McAfee before the start of that match, because Pat McAfee didn't need to be anywhere near it. But I enjoyed both of them.
Jacob?
Okay. I personally liked the match itself. I enjoyed the Cody over the Roman match. I did. I'm going to interject here, and I'm going to say, I know we all shit on Pat McAfee, all right? Or the wrestling community shits on Pat McAfee, all right? Fucking shout out to Pat McAfee because he rode that gimmick all fucking weekend. He went to the 50 Cent concert with a neck brace on. He went to the fucking Stanley Cup playoffs. He watched the Pens play in a fucking neck brace. He did not have to do that. He could have been like, nah, fuck y'all. I ain't down with this annoying shit. But he fucking did. So you know what? Shout out Pat McAfee. I know it's not that we hate you, Pat. We just didn't like the storyline.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I want to put that out there on behalf of the internet wrestling community. Shout out to you, Pat. Have us on anytime. We'd love to be on. That being said,
and fucking Jelly Roll. He did not need to be either.
No, Jelly Roll did not need to be there.
No, either. He didn't. But also, I think Jelly Roll was definitely picked up on the fact that like the celebrity shit was not welcomed.
Because, like, in that particular match, yes.
Yeah, dude, he was like calling him on that golf cart. I'm done. Like, done my thing. I'm done. Don't worry about it. Like, shout out you, Jelly Roll, I guess, you know?
Well, it's just because, like, you don't need Like, obviously, we're not idiots. It's WrestleMania. We know there's going to be celebrity involvement.
Mm-hmm.
But for the main events to have celebrity influence, it just doesn't ever end well.
Mm-mm.
It just doesn't. And then they have to work their ass off to, like, pay it off in a different way. Obviously, just like last year with Cena and Cody and that whole Rock Travis Scott fucking debacle and all of that. And they had to work their way there. And then they had to have the match that they should have had at WrestleMania at SummerSlam. So it all panned out in the end. It's just you have to work your way, which is annoying as fuck. I mean, I'm surprised John Cena didn't lie about the numbers. Because I was like, 50,000, that's probably right. Because I was waiting for them to say, we broke our record from last year. 80,000 both. Now I was ready for that bullshit card. And I was like, oh, 50? Yeah.
I really thought they were going to lie too.
I was like, shit, 50? Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Yeah. 20,000 less than last year, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So makes sense because they're pricing the normal folks out.
Like, whew. But no, but I do want to go to WrestleMania. I want to get that off my list. Like, I don't give a shit really about the Sunday, but the Saturday part. But, man. It's real. So we're going to go through how many years are we going to go through a run with that fucking title?
I can't do 4 again, and I really just hope it's not 4. I will do...
I can't do 1.
I can't do a year. SummerSlam, someone needs to be else and needs to have that title.
Jacob, is Gunter gonna do it, man?
All right, fuck it. Here's my prediction. So Roman is either A, holding it till SummerSlam and losing it to Gunther, or he's holding it till next WrestleMania and he's losing to Gunther.
So either way, he's losing to Gunther.
He's going to lose to Gunther, but then I'm going to double up on my prediction here. If Gunther takes it at this SummerSlam and the Paul Heyman thing happens, like we were talking about earlier, Braun Breaker is going to take it off of him at WrestleMania. Or Braun Breaker is going to take it off of him at SummerSlam, not this SummerSlam, but the following SummerSlam.
I can do that.
That is exactly what will happen.
No, because here's my problem. Because I already said it, it's already out there. We already talked about it. If I go this from now to this thing, if Roman Reigns beats fucking Obafemi and Gunter from here till the end of the year, what the fuck do you have?
For the love of God, you have to keep Gunther and Obafemi separated, right?
You do for them, but then like if Roman beats them in back-to-back pay-per-views,
I don't think they're going to. I don't think so because there's your.
But Oba called out Roman. And they're already doing the Oba's gonna kill you chance to Roman. I'm nervous. TKO could be like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay, that well.
Let's have him lose at Great Balls of Fire 2. Don't say I'm so not bitter about that pay-per-view. Don't say that.
First name, one of the best pay-per-views ever. Shitty, I think Samoa Joe should have won. We'll die on that hill on this podcast.
We all think Samoa Joe should have won.
But listen, Oba can lose to Roman. Hold on here. Slow, everyone calm down here. Oba can lose. Oba can't lose clean.
I'll give you that. If he loses clean, it's
emergency pod time.
Oh, hold on here. Let's go back a week. Mm-hmm. What if Oba does lose clean to Roman? Mm-hmm. All right. And Oba finally goes, you know what? I do need Paul Heyman.
Oh, he becomes the new Paul Heyman guy?
What if? What if there's somehow a separation of the vision and, Paul and Oba is just the Paul Heyman guy? Then that's not one money match. That's two money matches right there. That's sell out a fucking crowd match right there. It's doable.
Yeah. Because now we're in the thing where if Roman's actually going to come to fucking work during the summer, we're actually going to need like people for Night of Champions. Obviously SummerSlam, like,
because I think it'll be Jacob at Backlash,
which is in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Night of Champions is June 5th. I have no idea if we're gonna get to face Roman at Night of Champions or SummerSlam, which is in August 1st.
Yeah, in second. But Jacob too, I guess, with Jacob Fatu, like having him beating Drew again, whatever. But so that's like, oh, he's back to being hot, and now he's gonna take that one spear. It's gonna be a fucking wrap.
Yeah.
Also, I don't even know if I like the ending of the goddamn main event since we're talking about spears. CM Punk lost because he literally gave out because he's old. Really?
Gave out.
Really?
One too many GTSs, man.
Okay. Also, I gotta call bullshit on Bleacher Report because this is fucking idiotic, and we like calling idiotic shit. Because obviously they grade WrestleManias. They basically called it hot ass. And then there was an ESPN person who came out and said he wasn't allowed at WrestleMania. Because I don't know if you guys saw, like, WWE asked ESPN to stop grading their shit because, at WrestlePalooza, they fucking tore that shit to shreds.
And they should have.
Rightfully so.
So if you've noticed, they haven't been posting their little grades because, WWE's like, hey, come on. But why did why did Bleacher Report give Bianca announcing she was pregnant a C? Like, first of all, why are you rating that? That makes no fucking sense. What did you want her to do? Fucking do her a 450 frog splash while prego on someone? Like, that made no sense. Like, one, I was happy to see her because I was like, oh, her music's out. But once she had that coat on, I was like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. She's pregnant too. And then
also, congratulations.
Capital One logo on her stuff.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. But so congratulations to Bianca Belair. Wow. Mispronounce her name. That's crazy.
But apparently, depending on how fast she wants to recover, if it all goes smoothly, she'll be back sooner than we know because it's not like she's 2 weeks pregnant. She's already 6 months pregnant. She's giving birth this year.
Yeah.
So, which now it's like, damn, so you've been pregnant and having the injury and doing the surgery. So it's like a lot. And then Montez Ford and them come back. Montez, they're making the jokes. It's like, man, Bianca, now we know Bianca's gone. So Montez had to lose all that weight and come back to fucking work. Because I was just like, Jesus. But that shit cracks me up when like the girl is the bigger star in the family. And then when they get pregnant, the dude magically is at work every week. Like Jimmy. Big Jim.
Big Jim. I was just thinking about it. Isn't Naomi now? Didn't we calculate that she's 6 months pregnant now?
should be around there. She should be giving birth if everything goes well, relatively.
That's crazy that they both got pregnant around the same time.
You want to talk about Vince McMahon? Vince McMahon would have been fucking fuming that
a
woman at the top of their shit. Like, I mean, with that Becky, I think she was the last. Like, you're at the top of your shit, and then you get pregnant. That's what did Lacey Evans in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Ric Flair's baby.
Hey, Ric Flair's okay, man. He's talking about getting roofied by Kurt Hennings and losing Rolexes to Undertaker.
He got banned from Mania.
Yeah, he's saying he got banned from Mania.
Because he threatened Ludwig. I'm like, oh, they're going to ban you because you threatened Ludwig? Come on, dog.
Yeah, I don't know how much I believe any of this stuff. I mean, I believe all the... I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, I believe the party stuff, for sure.
I thoroughly 100% believe he probably like tweeted out to fucking Ludwig like, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. I can totally see that. Ric Flair on a drunk spree? Absolutely. It's the most like standard Ric Flair thing ever. Like, absolutely. I love it. Fuck it. Let's go, Rick. Send his ass down to AAA. Have him and Ludwig.
And that's hilarious.
You know, it's funny too that you just brought that up because I was actually going to give them a shout out. And then it got me pissed because it had me thinking of the first match. I'm still going to give him a shout out, man. I mean, shout out Logan Paul. Been a full-time worker. This whole WrestleMania run still there. Don't understand why they're the fucking tag champs and they didn't. I was like, oh, their belts weren't even on the line because they did that 6-man shit. And then Gunter talking about how he's going to be the next world champ, and LA Knight saying, LA Knight, come on, dog. I'm sorry, the shit's over. You are not going to be world champion while Roman Reigns is still alive.
No.
You're not going to be world champion as long as TKO doesn't push you.
Yeah, so is Roman still alive. Bro, I picked that man to win the fucking Rumble. He came out at 21. I thought he had a chance, and he was out in two tries.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible, man. Fucking terrible. But we're here. The Raw after WrestleMania. God, I'm so like. I think the best part of Raw after WrestleMania was when Io and Rhea said their goodbyes, and Rhea and Liv had that little moment. She's like, because I was like, oh yeah, we remember this smoke. I saw you guys. I saw the betrayal live in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And how, after all that went full circle, now Liv is the damn leader of Judgment Day. Speaking of that, Jacob, I was asking Byron, when the fuck's this Judgment Day shit going to be over?
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like
this shit's been going on since Edge was still with us.
That's true.
I know. I don't know what the fuck we do with the Judgment Day. Fucking shout out Roxanne Perez. She looks fucking great at WrestleMania, though.
Oh my god, she looks so good.
God damn. Not to sound like a creepy wrestling fan, but god damn.
See, you're about to get pepper spray next con.
But I feel like it has to be soon because eventually they're gonna have Roxanne challenge for the title.
Or I mean Raquel,
or
Jacob's
Raquel.
favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
How about no? How about no? How about Raquel just stays a heater for the rest of her wrestling career? At best.
Jacob, would you wear her merch if someone got it for you for your birthday?
Yeah, put the sleeves off and wear it as a work shirt. Yeah, I probably would.
Okay. Just
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Oh, man. Backlash is literally, we're recording on the 23rd. Backlash is in 2 fucking weeks.
Wait, so I'll be back in a week and a half? Or 2 weeks?
Probably.
Pretty much. Doing a review show?
Yeah, doing the review show on Backlash because we're not going to be able to. Yeah, they don't even. They have to make a whole fucking pay-per-view card in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which I guess that makes sense. I mean, shit. Gunter had to wait a whole year. He only got on WrestleMania 2 weeks before the event.
Well.
I mean, what's the worst they're gonna do? Put out some shitty storylines? Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm so interested to see who Rhea's first opponent, if they're really going to let Jade even get the run back. To see what they do. I mean,
I feel like they give her the run back at Backlash, and then Rhea's going to beat her again, and then that feud's going to be done. That's my prediction.
Man. We got a whole bunch of shit, man, throughout the year. But hey, it's a new year. I mean, what would you rate out of 10? What do you give this WrestleMania?
3.
I was going to say 4.
I think if I liked any, I need to look at this fucking thing.
Like my favorite matches are pre-show matches. It was the Jacob and Drill, Brock and Oba, and I was a massive fan of the Danhausen shit. I thought that was funny. Was a fan.
Ooh. But I think I'll go 4. I'll be nice, which is crazy. Saying a 4 out of 10 is nice. That's absurd.
So we got a 3 out of 10 and 2 4 out of 10s.
So basically, average is like to a 3.5, which is shit. We even talk about. You want to talk about, man? I got to throw out because we haven't even brought this up. We got to throw out a Dark Knight quote. How you live long enough to see yourself be a villain. I never thought we'd get to the point where Sami Zayn's getting fucking booed.
Oh my god, yeah, he did have a match. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Trick Williams for being the U.S. champ now.
Yeah, but we didn't think that needed to happen because they're going to see. I think they're going to do the right way with Trick, see how a mid card goes, and
yes, as it should be.
He was born 94, so he's a 90s champ.
Those ones don't count. The 90s count is for the main title.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that is not part of the stats. We've had people in that win the weak ass titles. It's because Braun Breakers had it's for the main championship.
I know.
That's true. I mean, honestly, I seen someone. I forget where I seen it. I seen a clip of it. Someone was talking about it because they're like, "What the fuck do you do with Sami Zayn?" And I think they hit it on the head. Shout out to whoever the fuck said it. His ass needs to go down to AAA. He needs to come back as El Generico and just redo himself down there. He needs to get the fuck away from WWE, go down to AAA, do your thing.
Shit, they're saying that, brother. Don't you see what's happening? The bloodline back. Sammy Uso coming back.
That's true. He could come back.
I'm over it. I'm over Sammy. Take your homeless ass down to Mexico. Go there.
Damn.
Spend a year and a half, 2 years. Go there. Leave me alone. Go away.
He's going back to the with the Trick Williams thing. I can't believe his thing was like he said his rope thing was 80 pounds, and also with Little Yachty, that was no, he didn't need to be, but again, whatever.
It's fucking stupid.
But he won, so that's Night 2 was. I don't like. Night 2 was all chalk.
Yeah. I really wanted Javon Evans to win the ladder match.
He was. Every betting favorite won.
Yeah.
He went perfect on Night 2 on my pick 'em.
Me too.
I went shit on Night 1 though. Absolutely terrible.
Oh, I only missed one on Night. I actually had a generational. I only missed one on Night 1, and it was I picked fucking Bailey because I like Bailey and Lyra.
Yeah, I lost that match. I lost the Becky match, and I lost the main event. I shouldn't have lost the main event because I should have picked Cody because he's about to be in a fucking fighting game movie, and they need the title on him for the promotion's sake.
Well, you could have went the opposite way. I mean, he could have lost the title for that movie because he had to go and promote it, and he won't be around. But again, Roman Reigns had the title for 4 years and was around for like 30 days if you combine all the days. So
True.
What the fuck does that matter anymore?
It doesn't.
True.
And Roman's in the same goddamn. That's the other thing. Roman's in the same goddamn movie. They both going to be gone at the same time?
No.
That I can't tell you.
Both champs are going to be, bro. Oh, hell no. That's why I knew. That's why I think it's kind of serious that Roman's like, man, I'm going to be on Raw next week. I was like, wow, 2 weeks in a row. But Netflix is, I bet they were like, dude, we are not, if Roman's going to win, we cannot have our champ not be there.
All right.
That shit ain't flying. Like, I also don't understand how Joe Hendy, he gets to come next Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But we can just do it today. I mean,
Fucking dumb.
That's whatever. But they did announce, a WWE, like, I think what did they call it? WWE club with no details on what it is, but
It sounds so fucking dumb. I'm not giving
it's gonna be
money.
it's gonna be this shit like if you go to X amount of things, blah blah blah. But it's gonna be like one of those membership things you build up to, then you can see someone or do a handshake and all that. It's funny too because shout out to Tony Khan. Night one was going so horrendous, he dropped his signature tweet. Hey, make sure to watch AEW on Wednesday. We're the best. Come to wrestle. And I was like, sweet Jesus Christ.
Best wrestle.
Genius on you, buddy.
Fucking Tony Khan, baby.
Genius on you. Don't know what the fuck. Me personally, I don't agree with MJF losing that title, though, but that's just me. But I like MJF, so. All right, so basically, as the L7C, we're giving this basically a 3.5 out of 10, which is
trash.
Bad. Trash. I mean, that's just bad. I mean, we're all for matches. We're not wasting time with bullshit, but like the advertisements was a big thing. That was just a big no. That was fucking terrible. The women not getting any time. We're just going fucking backwards. They said last year, man, let me see that fucking match. They said last year's match, I think it was the triple threat,
had more time than all of them combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's true.
That is crazy. And the triple threat, that shit was fire. That opened the show night too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, bro, now I'm seeing this. I gotta be Drew McIntyre's lawyer. Why is this man getting this bullshit? I just realized why was his second match last year a Sin City street fight? So he had a street fight last year, and then he had an unsanctioned match this year. Shoot, Jacob, throw this back to when Gunter won. That banger when he had with him, Sheamus, and Gunter, that triple threat match.
Yeah.
At Mania, that was
so good.
Oh, I guess that triple threat last year was 14 minutes and 25 seconds, so
still more than half the card on WrestleMania this year.
That's crazy. Because between the women's, actually, wow, I didn't realize Tiffany and Charlotte was 19 minutes last year.
That was not good either.
No.
I mean, shoot, the best part of that was Tiffany going into business for herself, bringing up Charlotte's divorces.
Yeah.
Poor Ludwig.
Yeah, he really got. Bro, this is where I'm just now look at the Rock and Roman tag match was 44 fucking minutes.
For WrestleMania 40.
Bro, I can't believe this man Gunter lost 2 WrestleManias in a row besides before winning this one. He lost to Sammy and Jey Uso back to back. Can you believe this shit?
One for the Intercontinental title and then for the World Heavyweight Championship.
No, we can all finally agree. We have that agreement. He shouldn't have lost to Jay. Jay sucked.
Yeah, at this point now, with hindsight. Yeah, because the Yeet movement it's not the same. I feel like the music's changed too. I think they changed their.
Yeah, I think they just changed their intro.
Yeah, they just changed that like
last
couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
it's not the same. That's what it used to be. I agree. I mean, obviously, if they want to, they can always go back to it. But yeah, we give it a 3.5 out of 10. We're not going to hold y'all much longer. Thank y'all for listening to the L7C podcast. Let us know what you thought of WrestleMania. Your favorite moments that pissed you off. Obviously, ours, advertisement, women not. I can't believe it's 2026. I got to drop a Give Divas a Chance line all over again because that was fucking terrible. And is anyone going to beat Roman this year? I mean, I really hope Jacob's things come to pass, but if it doesn't, God help us. With that being said, let us know. Shit, we already just told you. It's the first pay-per-view of technically the new year. in Backlash. So we'll be back reviewing that if it's even worth the shit. So that being said, L7C signing out.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the L7C podcast. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.